Okay, hello students. So today we're going to be talking about the simple present tense of be. So when I say simple present tense, that just means we're talking about something that is in the moment, something you are doing right now. So for example, we can use the word be. Be is a verb. So you can say be happy or be quiet. That means that you're saying for whoever it is that you're talking to do that thing, to be happy or to be quiet. Be can look different. It can be am, are, or is. So am is the same as be, are is the same as be, and is the same as be. They all mean the same exact thing, they just look different. So be will change depending on what comes before it. So when we talk about one person, we say I am, or we say you are, or we say he is, or she is, or it is. And so whenever we're talking about one person, we're going to say I am, you are, he is, she is, or it is. And it is can be an animal, it could be something that isn't alive, like a chair or a door. But whenever you have I, you need to use am. When you have you have to use are. And if it's he, she, or it, you're going to use is for all three of those. When we talk about more than one person, so it's two people or more, we use the word we or they. And we say we are or they are. So when you're talking about one person or thing, we call it singular. Singular is the same as one person or thing. So we are going to say I am, you are, he is, she is, or it is. If we're talking about two or more people or things, so plural, we say we are or they are. So we're going to look at how it changes. So we have what we were looking at in the beginning, be happy. So we can say, I am happy. Because we say I, we need to use am. I am happy. Now, I am can be put together to make I'm. So this is just a fancy way of putting these two together. So instead of saying I am, you just say I'm. And it means the same thing. So you could say I'm happy, or you can say I am happy. You can say you. When you say you need to use are. You are happy. And you are can turn into your, to say you're happy. You can also say he. When you use he, it needs to be is. Be changes to is. He is happy. He is turns into he's. This is pronounced he's. And you can use it in a sentence and say he's happy. And he is, same thing, just like all of these. So I am, I'm, same thing. You are, your is the same thing. He is, he's is the same thing. And then we have she is. So when you have she, be turns into is. So she is happy. She is can change to she's. Means the same thing. So she's happy is the same as saying she is happy. If we say it is, be is going to change to is because we say it. It is happy. And it is can be turned into its. You can say its instead of it is. So you can say it's happy or it is happy. And these are the same, they mean the same thing. They just sound different. And then we have we are happy. So when we have the word we, be is going to change to are. So we are happy. And we are can look like this or sound like this. We're. We are, we're happy. So we're happy is the same as we are happy because we are and we're are the same thing. Then we have they are happy. So when we have they, these two are plural, they and we. Be changes to are. So they are happy. They are can be there. These are the same thing. They are and they're. They're happy and they are happy are the same thing. They mean the same exact thing. So you can pause the video here and maybe practice saying I am, I'm, you are, you're, he is, he's, she is, she's, it is, it's, we are, we're, they are, they're. Okay, so we're going to practice changing be, which I know you guys are really, really good at. So this will probably be super easy. So here's our little chart that tells us what we use when. So when we're using singular, we like I, you, he, she, or it. All of these are only talking about one person. And so you're going to say I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. But if you're talking about two or more people or things, so when you say we or they, that's plural. You're going to say we are and they are. So when we have you, we can go to our little chart and see, oh, that one needs are. You have to put are with this one. You can't put am or is. It's not you is or you am. It's you are. This one says Emily. So Emily is. So we see that he is, she is, it is are the only ones that use the word is, the form of be as is. So the reason it's that way is because Emily, you can look and see she is. So Emily is a she, so you can say Emily is. So this one says you and Emily are. So even though you is singular and Emily is singular because it's a she, you use the word are because it's two people. You're talking about two people, so it's plural. So since it's plural, you need to use are. Your wife is. So when this says your wife, this your is possessive. So it's saying that person's wife. The person that you're talking to, it's their wife. So your wife is. So your wife is a she. So that's why we use is. So your wife is. The computer, or this computer is. So again, this computer, it's an it. Because a computer isn't a person, so it's not a he or she. It's not a you, I, and it's not plural. It's not a we or a they. it's an it. So that's why we say it is. This computer is. So if I said Julia, Lupita, and Rosita are, the reason we say are, again, even though all of these people are singular because they're she, we need to use are because it's more than one person that we're talking about. We're talking about Julia, Lupita, and Rosita. So 1, 2, 3 people. So it's plural. So we need to use are. So this one says the person is. So the word person is singular. We're talking about one person. The person is. So since it's just singular, because it's singular, we use is. When you say the people, the word people means more than one person. So that's why we say the people are instead of the people is. It needs to be the people are because people is plural. And when we use a word that's plural like we or they, or you say the people, you need to use are. Now, I am. So I am is easy because the only way you can say, I am is I am. So whenever you see an I, you need to put you put an am after it. I am going to the store. I am working today. Those kinds of things. So now we're going to practice by filling in what you think should be the right thing. What form of be should go in this space right here. So if we have the sentence, my mom blank the best cook. So since we're saying my mom, we need to figure out if this is singular or plural first. My mom. It's mom. It doesn't say moms. It's just one person, so it's singular. Okay. So my mom. Let's see. So my mom is a she, so it's going to be is. So my mom is the best cook. The door broken. So we need to figure out what goes here because to make a complete sentence, we need to put a form of be right here between the door and broken. So the door. The door isn't a person, and we're only talking about one because it's singular, the door. So we're going to say it is. It is. The door isn't a he or a she, but it's an it. So we say the door is broken. For this one, they happy to help. So when we have they, this one's easy because we already have that in our little chart over here. They is plural, so we need to put are. So they are happy to help. For this one, I, again, really easy. You always need to say I am. So I am frustrated. That's going to be the answer for that one. Our next question is, we working more hours today? So for this one, again, we go over to our little chart. Whenever we have the word we, when we're talking about we need are. We are working more hours today. This next sentence, Corey here today. So Corey, if we look at the chart again, so we see Corey isn't I, Corey isn't you. Corey is going to be one of these, he, she, it. So she is. Corey is here today. The next one, Allison and Jamie. So Allison and Jamie. So Allison is one person and Jamie is one person. But because we have and right here, it's putting them together. So it's talking about two people. So it's plural. So it's going to be Allison and Jamie are the teachers. So this one is plural because we're talking about two people, even though the Allison is one person, she's a she, and Jamie is a she. We're talking about them together. So it needs to be the are. And for all of these, if you have, for example, they are happy to help, you can say they're happy to help, like right here. And it means the same thing. So they are happy to help is the same thing as saying they're happy to help. You can say I am frustrated, or you can say I'm frustrated, and it means the same thing. We are working more hours today is the same thing as we're working more hours today. And that's the end. So thank you for watching the video. I'll have more lessons posted for next week, so just keep coming back to the channel. I'll have all of the videos linked to each other and just keep sending them out. And just let me know if you have any questions.